Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever felt the sting of rejection? That sharp pain that makes you question your worth and your dreams? Let me tell you something about rejection. It's not the end, it's your beginning. It's the fuel that ignites the fire within you, pushing you to defy the odds and claim your destiny. I remember a time when rejection knocked me down time and again. Doors slammed in my face, voices whispered, "You're not good enough." But I didn't let those moments define me. Instead, I used them as stepping stones, turning each no into a resounding yes in my journey towards greatness. Today, I stand before you not as someone who escaped rejection, but as someone who transformed it into power. And I'm here to tell you that you can do the same. Your dreams are worth every setback, every doubt, because they are yours to achieve. So let rejection be the catalyst that propels you forward. Embrace it, learn from it, and watch as it molds you into the unstoppable force you were meant to be. What do you want me to do with this? Listen to Paul Hobby on the radio in my car during lunchtime. He's the best speaker in the world, in fact. You want things to go well? Yes, sir. He tells you to pay attention and learn from people who are good at what they do. That's how you can take charge of your future. I said, but that's lunchtime. You have to be hungry if you want to succeed. You have to be ready to do things that other people won't. Are you ready to do that in order to succeed, to buy a house for your mom? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what you did. You want to reach some of your goals. You want to do some things. You told yourself, I'm ready to face the no's. You told yourself, I'm okay with people laughing at me. You told yourself, I'm ready to gut this out. You told yourself, I'm ready to make this happen. You told yourself, I can build this business no matter what. And you did it. If anyone has ever done something that might be possible for one person, I can do it too, and I will. That's what you told yourself. He told me to always listen to Paul Hobby. You want to be a DJ, right? Yes, sir. Yes. I need you to make your style, he said. What kind of person will you be? What kind of style do you want? Sir, hold on a second. I want to be a DJ, but I don't have a job yet. He then said something. According to him, it's better to be ready for a chance and not get it than to get it and not be ready. He told you that you should expect to be great. Let's say it together. I think I'll win. I'm planning to hire more people. Aside from becoming a millionaire, I hope to be a great host. It's my time, I can do it, it's important, and I am myself. It's tough, but it's worth it. Nietzsche said that if you know your why, you can get through almost anything. Do your homework and write down 5 reasons why it's worth it to you. You'll feel like you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel at times, but that's part of the process. Those times will come, and your reasons will be your rod and staff to comfort you and get you through the storms of life. He told me that I wanted to be a DJ. Work on your ability to talk to people. Picture yourself talking to a huge group of people. Mr. Brown, picture yourself giving a speech on stage. Prepare to put money into yourself. Someone from CNN who studies money was talking to Warren Buffett. What is the most important thing someone can invest in right now? He asked. Warren Buffett is a wealthy businessman who has a lot of money in real estate and the stock market. He told the reporter, investing in yourself is the best thing you can do. Because you want to be here, you spent your money, time, energy, transportation, room, and all the other costs in what is said to be a tough market. You think like a billionaire, that's why. Putting money into yourself, you know? You are the most valuable thing you own. Give yourself a round of cheers. Come on, get your energy up. He told Mr. Brown, I've done everything I can do for you. You need to face the music. Follow what I've told you and make it happen. I went to the Miami Beach WMBM radio station. The show's director was Milton Butterball Smith. Hey there, Mr. Butterball. My name is Gay, sir. I want to be a DJ. He asked the young man, have you worked as a reporter before? I don't, sir. Do you know anything about broadcasting? I don't, sir. But I do it every day. I'd like to try out for you. I'll show you how good I am. He tells her, no, we don't have any work for you. How many have been turned down? Please raise your hands. I was crushed when I was turned down. I came back, Mr. Washington. I asked, Mr. Washington? They said no. It wasn't meant to hurt you, he said. As a rule, people have to say no 7 times before they'll say yes. He told her, you must be hungry. Come back again. Yes, sir, I went back again. Hey there, Mr. Butterball. How are you, sir? What do you mean? It's me, Les Brown. I'd like to be a DJ. He told her, I know your name. Didn't you come here yesterday? Yes, sir. I told you no yesterday, right? Yes, sir. So why are you back today? I told him, well, sir, I didn't know if someone was fired or laid off. That's why I put out the fire. I'm leaving now. I went back the next day and talked loudly and looked like I was singing for the first time. I asked, "How are you?" to Mr. Butterfall. "My name is Les Brown, sir. I'd like to be a DJ." I told him my name. "Didn't you stay here for 2 days?" "Yes, sir." "Did I not tell you? Not in the last 2 days?" "Yes, sir." "So why are you back today?" I told him, "Sir, I didn't know if that person got sick or someone died." He said that no one got hurt or died. No one lost their job. Ashes. Don't come back here anymore. My voice was loud, and I looked like I was singing for the first time when I came back the next day. "Dear Mr. Vonneval," I said, "Hello, how are you?" He was mad at me. He told me to get coffee. "Yes, sir." "The best person among you will be your helper," my favorite book said. I did the disc players' work for them. I was giving them food. I would get them food and dinner. Then I would watch them work the controls in the control room, knowing that my turn would soon come. Together, let's say that I will one day be a top director, and that when I go on stage, my name will be called out because of what I've done. It will be my turn. If you want to come, I'll put in the work. When the disc jockeys came out on the weekends, the cars would be clean on the inside and out. They asked, "Who did this?" "Yes, sir." "How much do you charge, guy?" "Nothing, sir. I only wanted to assist." Note this down. Get to know people. Get to know people. Give. Find a way to thank someone before you ask them to come into your business. Talk to them and ask them some things. Find out what moves them, what stresses them out, what keeps them up at night, and what they value. Don't move the business forward. People trust, like, and know the people they do business with. That's why you need to talk about the story and ask important questions. You need to be both smart and hands-on. Note this down. You have a mark of energy. People want to know more about you. They see you and hear you the whole time. So they told him, "Look, here are my car keys. The Supremes and Donna Ross are on their way. Things that tempt you and the Four Tops. The Fontainebleau Hotel on Miami Beach is where I want them to stay. Please pick them up at the airport. It's an honor to serve you, sir. These artists will go all over Miami Beach in the big long Cadillacs that the disc jockey owns. There was no license plate on my car, but I'll drive it like I did." After a while, it's Saturday afternoon. Rockin' Roger, a DJ, was drinking while he was on the air. Roger Rockin' got so drunk that he couldn't finish the show. He started to change what he was saying. He's going to fall off the chair soon. In the control room window on a Saturday afternoon, I was the only one looking at him walk back and forth. He was young, ready, and hungry. I told you to drink and rock, have a drink, rock and drink. If he had asked me to, I would have gone to get him more. The phone rang soon after. It was the boss in charge. I said hello. "This is Mr. Clyde," he told the boy. "I told you I knew. He said that Rock couldn't finish the show. I told you I knew." He asked, "Will you call?" I called. "One of the other DJs is there." "Yes, sir." After hanging up the phone, I told myself, he must be thinking I'm crazy now. My mom and my partner, Cassandra, were both on the phone. "Get on the front steps and turn up the radio," I told you. "I'm about to go on the air." After about 20 minutes, I called him again. I told Mr. Klein, "I can't find anyone." He told the boy, "You're not at work." "How it works?" "Yes, sir. He told me to go in and put the records together, but don't say anything here." "Yes, sir." I was eager to get rid of the old rock. I played a fast song. I told them, "Watch out. This is LB Triple P, Les Brown, your platter daddy. There wasn't one before me, and there won't be one after me. To that end, that makes me the only one. Young, single, and like to meet new people. They are certified, real, and able to bring you happiness and a lot of action. Watch out, girl. I'm your boyfriend. I was hungry. Take a moment to praise the old man. I was hungry, I was hungry, I was hungry. You need to be hungry. Say, you must be hungry. And shake someone's hand on both sides. Do it now. Give someone your hand. You have to be hungry, right? People who are hungry think that life will be hard if they do easy things. Life will be easy if you do hard things. Zig said that if you give enough people what they want, they will give you what you want. Hungry people believe this. People who are hungry think that they should always try to do better in life. Since it's at the bottom, it's too busy. It's not often that people are hungry. They let their dreams come true. In response to a chance to improve their business skills, they say yes. Where they can learn to think more deeply and become better leaders. Where they can learn to be adaptable and open and make their business something they can be proud of. People who are hungry have a mental picture of what they will be like after leaving this place. Leaving an inheritance instead of debts. People who are hungry know that most people die at 25 and aren't buried until they're 65, for the simple reason that they don't want to risk anything. People who are hungry are not common. They like to take chances. What do you want to do? It seems like just yesterday that I was new to the neighborhood. I'm the old person now that I'm 68. I used to think that 40-year-olds were old. I feel like I served at the Lord's Supper now that I'm 68 years old. Also, I feel young for being 68 years old because I hid my gray hair with makeup. I went over there and asked Verena, "Hey Marina, what's up? Can you have some mascara?" She told me, "Oh, you'll look great. My kids tell me, Daddy, your gray hair makes you stand out." 68. There's no need for me to look fancy. I want to look younger. I need to tell you this. Please don't tell anyone. This speech was given at the Georgia Dome. It was called "It's Not Over Till I Win" when I was done. After I was done, someone came back and said, "Mr. Brown, I know you're tired," and our speaker had to cancel. "Have you got the energy to do another show?" I told them no because I was tired. "We can pay you a full $25,000 fee," he said. I told him, "The Lord can do it." They took me to the Georgia World Congress Center. Also, it was a small space. There were lots of people near the stage. I looked around the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and took out my little Mademoiselle makeup, the COVID of a grain, which means it can bush dash and all that. I went to the room. The woman told everyone that she knew who I was. She then said, "There he is, Les Brown." I got up on stage. She lets me kiss her face. When I kissed her on the cheek, I left a big black mark on her face. "Oh my God," I said. I sat down because I didn't know what to do. People in front of you started to say, "There's something on your face." "I see her. What do they say?" she asked. I told them I didn't know. Then a nosy woman went over, took a mirror out of her purse, and gave it to her. She wasn't asked to do that. Do not know the taste of the Kool-Aid that is being drunk? She looks at her face and sees the big black mark. She asked, "How did this get here?" I told them I didn't know. Do you think that some of this might come off? Don't worry about why I'm telling you this. Marie told me not to kiss you today, so I'm not going to. You'll be fine. You have a unique look. Okay, fine. How many of you would like to learn how to give better talks? Put your hand up. We're going to have a webinar where we'll teach you how to tell your story and walk you through a process. This way, you can give talks in your community for free and make a difference. How many of you want your story to make a difference? Put your hands up. Wonderful. We are going to show you how to do this. This is what I've done for 40 years. Eric War is great, and I love and respect him for that, but as a friend, he really wants to give you the tools you need, though. Not just the way of thinking, but also the set of skills needed to make a multi-level marketing business work. I know because I've been through it, and he's not paying me to say this. Up here, he has a blue light show going on. This is my friend, and I love him. Some people can call me, and I'll be on a plane having only slept 4 hours before coming in to talk. I kept to myself and was mild today, but I love and respect him. But please email me if you're serious about your story. Add the 7-story rules to that. Type that in, and we'll send this to you by email for free at yeslesbrown.com. I'd like to give this to you. I asked God to let me touch and change the lives of millions of people like Zig did when I left his memorial yesterday. Zig was a great guy who did so much for so many people. Now I'm going to make my mark just like he did. Let me move people's hearts and minds the way he moved mine the first time I saw him. And I went a long way, 400 to 500 miles, to see him. Jim Rohn, Dr. Norman Vincent Peale, and Charlie Jones were also very important. Let me be a way to give people hope, motivate them to learn new skills, and inspire them to build relationships based on working together and supporting each other. Please help me live a life that matters and means something to other people. Mike Williams, my guide for 43 years, saw something in me that I couldn't see in myself and believed in me when I didn't believe in myself. He inspired me in the same way that Mr. Washington inspired me. Allow me to live a life that is important. This part of my life is what I want to leave you with. With one message, hope, set of skills, and network of people who can work together, I want to train 100,000 speakers who can change the way people think, feel, and act. 100,000 people who are not involved in politics or religion, which are two things that I think separate and polarize people. 100,000 regular people who want to live a unique life. Please give me the strength and courage to use the gift you gave me to help people who want to make their lives matter. This is something my mom loved to say to me when she was hurting. Hey, Leslie. Yes, ma'am. Let's go inside. Yes, ma'am. Mama, what is it, kid? Boy, say that thing for me. I feel good about that. Yes, Mom. Being a mother to 7 kids was her dream. She didn't have to make sure we had food and a roof over her head. She never failed. We never went to bed hungry. She worked hard and had hope. I remember this house she saw when I bought her the first house. Mama, how do you like this? She said that if I lived in that, she would make me feel like Miss Rockefeller. She didn't know that I was going to bring that home for her. Mama, I think I know the people who live there because I bought their house. Do you? Yes, ma'am. I told them I would stop by and say hello. I came in my car. She came out when I opened the door. Mama held my arm as we walked toward the house. She was about 76 years old at the time. She thought this house was very pretty. She asked Leslie, "Are you sure you know these people?" "Yes, ma'am," or "Mom, I do." We made it to the door, and I was about to lose it. The key was in my pocket, so I took it out and put it in the door. I told Miss Rockefeller that this was her home. Remember, the greatest achievements often emerge from the deepest rejections. Your power lies not in avoiding rejection, but in how you respond to it. So go forth with courage, knowing that every rejection is a stepping stone towards your ultimate success. Turn rejection into your power and let your journey inspire the world.